Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today's book review is Moonlight over Muddleford Cove by Kim Nash. This is a delightful romantic comedy that I absolutely loved. We have two primary protagonists in this book, and that is Nellie and Jack. Now, Nellie has a really bad day. She finds out that her fiancé is cheating on her, and they're right in the midst of very, very stressful wedding plans, so that's blown out of the water. Then Nellie loses her job, and she's like, can it get any worse? Well, she gets a letter in the mail, and she opens the letter, and she discovers that her aunt has died and has left her her house and possibly some funds. So Nellie makes the trip to Muddleford Cove, and she has a mix of emotions. First of all, she's sad because she was estranged from her aunt, not due to anything on her part, but she was estranged from her aunt. Now her aunt has passed away. But the converse side of that is she was left this gorgeous house and what proved to be a sizable inheritance. Then, as if things weren't completely turning around, she sees her what will possibly be her neighbor, and that is Jack, the vet there in the town. And Jack gives a sizzle leaves her really affected because her and Jack really liked each other when they were children, but she hasn't seen Jack since she was 14 years old. But even just seeing him, sorry, I have a cat here, even just seeing him, she realizes that there's a spark between them, and quite possibly something could change, something could really get bright in her life. So, what is she to do? I'm so sorry. What is she to do? Well, they spend a little time together here and a little time together there, and the way he looks at her and the way she looks at him, things look really good. But there are some things that bother Nellie, like not being able to say goodbye to her aunt, not knowing certain things that she wished she had known when she was younger. And that's pretty much how the story goes. Nellie finds out she was left more than the house and more than the inheritance. But I'm not going to tell you what she was left with, because I think it would be a nice surprise for you to read that, because it certainly was for me. I really love this book by Kim Nash. I loved the characters. Both Nellie and Jack were wonderful characters. The town, the description of the town, the writing, that all worked for me. And the ending was just so sweet. I loved it. But there was something else about this book I loved. Sometimes when you read a book and it's a really sweet, lovable, lovely story, you need a little friction. Well, this one gave us a friction with an unlikable character. So I'd love for you to read and see who that unlikable character was. So this all came together really well. Kim Nash did a great job on this book, and I'm really glad I had a chance to read it. So I want to thank you for now, and Milo is going to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Milo. Bye-bye.